Reporting live from the same place this video started, Garrett's truck. We are driving to Vegas right now, unrelated to the racing. We're officially done. We're done.
5 days of chaos.
We're done for the week. Now it's time to party. But so yeah, we came in late last night. I forgot what I already told all you guys, but basically we finished the race. The way it sits right now, I think we got 12th place out of 27 people in our class.
Yeah, it's 12th unofficial.
It's not bad. It's not a bad position given that we had probably about like an hour and a half of downtime in the pits, or hour and a half downtime. An hour of that being due to the electrical problems we had in the first lap, and the other 30 due to the blown out tire in the last lap coming in.
That's 5 miles, yeah.
Yeah, coming in. So if it wasn't for that, I honestly think we would have easily been top 5. The drivers predicted possibly top 3 just because they were killing it, clean laps and everything. Just some mechanical errors.
If we didn't have any lights or anything on the car, the only issue we would have had was tire. One tire. So we had 3 tires last 330 miles, which Canati tires, you guys got your shit together. If you could last 330 miles of hard off-road driving through rocks, silt, any terrain you could think of, up through the hills, rocky hills, rock quarries, they know how to get their shit together. Like, those tires are probably the best I've seen. We were passing cars left and right that were broken down. We were passing unlimited UTVs that had tires ripped off the side of their car. The engines were blown, they rolled or whatever. But we were racing a stock RZR with just accessories on it, and we managed to finish the mid 400. First of all, which not a lot of people can do. Yet we still placed pretty damn good for our first race. That's all I gotta say from my point of view, being in the car. Dylan, how do you think the race went?
I think the race went fantastic. I was surprised that we didn't have to do any major repairs, or not major repairs, but just like bigger than what came into the pits. Like, you guys came in with just the electrical problem. I thought I would have had to at least change a tire, maybe change a belt or something.
Yeah,
but nothing had to be changed. I literally just did fuel and making sure the GoPro had fresh batteries. But
What?
that big crash that's going viral on 6100 BJ Baldwin Terra Crew of that Yamaha two-seater. Yeah, that Yamaha YXZ two-seater just going squirrely in the whoops and then hitting the nose and then going airborne and rolling. That was our car behind them.
Each other's ass.
I blew through a light. I got pulled
Uh-oh.
over.
Here we
I
go.
knew I was.
Here it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to watch.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit!
So, okay.
So before anybody starts saying anything negative about it, like, oh,
I'm gonna tell it how it is.
Yes.
At least as well as I remember from the stories. Basically, our car was in front of them. They were behind, pressing them, coming up hot. At this point in the race, this was our first lap. Not really sure how to utilize the fuel. Really, like seeing where to save fuel and whatnot. So we were running low on fuel. Also because the Mint started the race like 2 hours late, so we were like idling at the start line, like inching up to the start gate for 2 hours, which killed like a gallon or 2. So we were low on fuel, so they were trying to, like, you know, half throttle it through, coming up on a hard left turn with some whoops going into it, and this Yamaha was pressing them from the back. They slowed down a little bit coming into the turn because they knew they couldn't make a hard left turn going as fast as they were. And this guy's coming up faster, so I'm thinking the guy assumed, oh, they're slowing down so I can go around. So he starts trying to go around, and then I guess our guys sped up a little bit.
well, because they're coming into a hard left turn, and
they sped up a little bit just because, like, if this guy were to try to
in a hard turn,
yeah, if this guy's gonna try to pass in a hard turn, he would have wrecked both of them. So they try to speed up to, like, let him know, like, yo, like, you gotta slow down. There's a hard left coming up, and we're not trying to get balled up here. So that was their complaint. I guess some guy came to our pits this morning and said they talked to them and said like, oh yeah, it was our fault because we slowed down and started speeding up as they were trying to pass. It's like, no, we were doing it to like warn you and so we can make it out good. But anyways, so I guess this guy passed us and then just went balls to the wall on this whoop section into the turn. And
Did you post something on my story twice?
yeah. Anyways, so that's what happened. They were just not, I don't know if they didn't know that the turn was coming up or if they thought they could handle it, but they definitely could not. And our guys almost got wrapped up in it still because they had to slow down because this thing's just tumbling in front of them. And if you off-road, you know you can't slow down going into whoops because you're going to compress the front end and just nosedive right into one. So they had to try to slow down, not nosedive, give it enough gas to get up. You saw like our car kind of do like a figure 8 thing and almost roll themselves, but so that was crazy. We thought we had the onboard cam footage of the crash, but unfortunately we don't because, like I said, they started the race 2 hours late and our GoPro was dead by the time the crash happened.
Yeah.
But that's just another thing to help us figure out what to fix for next race. I'm gonna look into seeing if they can like wire a USB cord or input output, a USB charger through the car and to wherever the cameras are, and see if we could just be having it plugged in the entire time while recording, so it doesn't need to keep changing batteries every lap and we'll never die. Then we would have footage for everything. We'll have all kinds of footage. We'll have footage we don't need. So that's kind of a recap of the race. I think it went amazing. If it wasn't just for a little hiccup here and there, we would have done a lot better, but I think we did amazing for what we set out to do on our first race with this vehicle. So anyways, yeah, we finished up last night, pulled in, didn't unload anything really, just because we were so tired. Went to bed, woke up this morning, packed everything up, loaded the trailer and the bed of Garrett's truck, and then just headed out back to the Mid 400 to watch some trophy trucks go through, enjoy the festivities and everything. It was a good time.
Shout out to Mid 400. They set up a great race. It wasn't too choppy. It had a mix of everything in it. So we'll be out here next year. Definitely, 100% we'll be out here next year.
Okay, this is the question I've been meaning to ask. No, I forgot what the question was. I forgot. Oh, there's Vegas. We're coming for
Sin City.
We're coming for some party time, but dude, I honestly forgot what the question was. Basically, it's going back to my whole plan that's constantly changing all the time, where it's like the bike, the Baja Bug, blah blah blah, truck, whatever. My plan's changing yet again, possibly. So, my new updated plan now.
You need me to say it for you because I'm going to do it. So
I don't think you know my plan. I think you can guess what I want to do.
you want to buy a Razor or a Can-Am, either one, enter it into the rally class like we just did yesterday, and race it as an average Joe class.
So basically, I think this Baja Bug project's gonna be postponed yet again because yeah, Garrett's pretty spot on. If we can get a smoking deal on like a new Razor or Can-Am and try to get it to where this race vehicle was, which is pretty much stock. We just need, you know, like the radio systems and the essentials to race a race like this, you know?
Basically what every car would have, we had to have.
Yeah, so
Radio.
that's the unspoken part of off-road racing. Everybody thinks it's just building the hell out of the vehicle and going out and racing. It's like, no, dude, we've stayed out here for 5 nights. We need a place to stay. We need a way to trailer it out. We need all this equipment. We need all these tools. We need a lot of things.
Sponsors are a big thing.
Sponsors are what provide that. So basically, if we can find a way to get a good deal on a Can-Am or Razor and find people to sponsor us with the essential equipment we need.
Not full sponsorship, just something that can help us out to make us, something that can help us out to get out to the races more often to help promote a sponsor's name or whoever many sponsors we have name.
And also, what helps us out is if you guys subscribe and like and comment and all this stuff, because we live in a day and age now where people like to sponsor a nice following base so they can see their products online and stuff like that. Hint, hint, share with your friends, follow, subscribe, help us out so we can start racing. Anyways, back to my plan. So start the racing, you know, get the bare essentials, start the racing. Then hopefully in our first race we just kill it, pretty much like we did here. Just a nice, slow, steady race. You know, don't try to go balls to the wall and break something in DNF, but finish the race in a good position. Try to have as little error as possible, and then hopefully sponsors will start noticing that and start to gain a nice sponsor base of people backing us with product and support and everything. And then from there, I go to the Baja Bug, where I'll have sponsors now that will want to throw stuff on that, because hopefully by then, whoa, that's a couch on the free. Anyways, yeah, so they could just sponsor that, and I could have it posted up at booths at the Mint 400 as a show vehicle, while I have my race vehicle, and then hopefully even race a Baja Bug, because that's still a goal one day. What's that sand rail? Is it class 10?
Class 10, yeah.
Class 10 ideally would be what I want to race in, like a buggy type category, I guess, but
Yeah, I'd say class 10 and class 5.
yeah, so I think that's my new plan now, because I honestly, dude, this weekend has been one of the most fun weekends I've ever had in my life. Like, I loved every second of it. I know that, I mean, some of the older guys are just like tired of it, but like us being young and eager and all this stuff, it's like, dude, I loved every second of it. Especially, I would love it more if I were to have been racing, because then you can network better. Nobody wants to talk to the guy who's running pit B. Who wants to talk to the guy who's running pit B? Nobody.
Well,
so
we
like,
did have the one issue at Pit B, the electrical. We had to deal with.
no, but I'm talking like sponsor wise, like
Oh.
going down Fremont Street.
Yeah.
Like, it would be a lot more fun to network and talk to companies and
Well, we had
PR
to-
stuff if we were actually somebody. But we did get to talk to a
Yeah,
good
we-
amount of people for being nobodies, just because we were driving the car for the racers. But
We were driving the car through tech and contingency. We drove it all through there and everything. We got, I don't even know how many people hit us up for wanting to put their name on their car, but we had
they also
tons of free stuff. Well, they did.
It's fine. I feel as if I've been trying my best to keep up day to day on this video. Dude, this is gonna be a long video.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry, but if you made it all the way to here, damn, hats off to you. Thank you. But that's the summary of this week. I feel like I need to start wrapping it up, just because this is uncomfortably long now.
Yeah,
We
because
made it all the way to
we're in
Vegas on this
Vegas.
video. Like, I thought this was gonna take 10 minutes. Anyways, yeah, huge shout out to our race team, and thank you to them for inviting us out. I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. It's been a dream of mine for so long, and now that I finally got to do it, I'm just ecstatic and just head over heels for the sport even more than I was before. You know, the racing side of it is so much more than just the recreational stuff that we've been doing for the past few years. I'm burnt. I don't know how to end this. I'm tired and sick.
Thanks for watching. Tune in. We're going to be going out for another shock testing video with LASD Motorsports soon. We'll be out testing shock tuning and trying to dial in communications, trying to make it a little bit more clear over the radio. And when that comes around, you guys will have some content for you.
Oh, I know how to close it. If you stayed this long, sneak peek, Bryson's getting his 3rd gen truck built as we speak right now, today and tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay,
Truck's
I'm
being
sorry.
built. So if you made it this far, now you know a little sneak peek. I'll probably be dropping a video, maybe that one before this one, who knows. But I'll be dropping Bryson's build. Unfortunately, I'm not there to record it right now, which bums me out so much because I wanted to record that. But you'll be seeing that video coming out soon too. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out a lot. I'd much appreciate that to help project us into the future of whatever may come. So thank you, and we're signing off from Vegas. See you guys later.